So there's my walking foot attached to my Epic. If you notice, this little fork area here actually feeds around your needle screw. Your black screw goes in over here where your ankle is normally attached. And yes, these pieces down here move. And the reason for that is it's kind of like your top feed dogs. These are feed dogs that feed the bottom of your fabric. This is the feed dogs that are going to feed the top of your fabric. That's what makes it nice for doing quilting with it. Now, it came with 2 feet. It comes in your machine, or if you bought it by itself, you would come with 2 feet. A regular straight stitch, and then an open toe. Then there's additional feet you can get. And these all just attach on very simply. And then you just pop them on from underneath. And they just pop on and off, just like this. Really simple. Okay, so the additional feet. This is, let's see if I can get this good. This is an open toe, which I can do my decorative stitches, and it's got this little flange, so I can actually follow and do stitch in the ditch. So if I wanted to do decorative stitches like a zigzag or one of the other decorative stitches, I have a way to follow the stitch or the ditch on my quilt and then do a decorative stitch with it. Then there's another one that's just a straight stitch in the ditch, and it's the quilter's foot. It basically does the same thing, except that I can't do decorative stitches. But it has these nice little markings in here for doing turning and everything. Then there's one of my favorite feet, which is the one that's got the 1/4 inch that used for doing the walking foot. And I like using it for attaching my binding, because I hand sew the back. But it's a straight stitch, 1/4 inch, great for also doing half square triangles where you're sewing on the diagonal. Then there's another open toe foot that's an optional one, which is for a decorative foot for doing decorative stitches. Difference between the one that came with it and this one is you have to look at the back side. And on the back side, this one is smooth, very similar to your A foot. So it's pretty much, it'll let you do some decorative stitches, but this other one that actually is more like your B foot actually has this larger area, so that when you're doing your stitches, it has some place to lay those decorative stitches as you're sewing them. So it is another optional foot that you can get. And those are the ones that already exist. Came with 2, very basic 2, but having the additional ones makes it really nice.